Picture this. You're settled into your cozy spot on the sofa, maybe watching Jeopardy or the evening news, when your partner walks over and gently places their hand on your shoulder. That simple touch, that moment of connection, isn't just sweet. Your body is responding in ways that are literally adding years to your life. Today we're going to talk about something that society whispers about, but science shouts from the rooftops: intimacy after 70 and its incredible impact on your health. We're not going to approach this like a cold medical textbook. We're going to chat about it the way we would over coffee at the kitchen table, discussing one of the best-kept secrets for aging well. A groundbreaking study from the National Institute on Aging found that people over 70 who maintain regular intimacy have a 30% lower risk of developing heart disease. But here's the fascinating part. It's not just about the physical act. It's about connection, touch, emotional closeness, and the beautiful dance of two hearts that have learned to beat in harmony. Think about it for a moment. Your body was designed for connection, like those old transistor radios that needed just the right tuning to pick up your favorite station clearly. Intimacy is part of that perfect frequency that keeps all your systems working in beautiful harmony. The research from Johns Hopkins is stunning. Seniors who maintain physical and emotional intimacy sleep better, have stronger immune systems, and report higher life satisfaction than their peers. It's like having a secret fountain of youth that's been hiding in plain sight all along. But perhaps most beautifully, intimacy after 70 carries a wisdom that younger couples are still learning. You understand that true connection includes gentle caresses, deep conversations, lingering hugs, and yes, physical intimacy too. It's all part of a complete tapestry of wellness. I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed how differently you feel when you have that special connection with your partner? Share your story in the comments, because your wisdom might light the path for others walking this same beautiful journey. Think of your body as a symphony orchestra, just like those grand performances we used to see on The Ed Sullivan Show. When all the musicians play in harmony, the music is absolutely magnificent. Intimacy acts like that conductor, coordinating everything, so your entire system works in perfect synchronization. When you experience intimacy and physical connection, your body releases what scientists call happiness hormones. Oxytocin, known as the love hormone, works like an internal embrace that calms your entire system. It's like when your grandmother would hug you and somehow everything felt better, except now it's happening at the cellular level. But here's where it gets really fascinating, and this reminds me of watching those old cooking shows where Julia Child would explain how one simple ingredient could transform an entire dish. Regular intimacy acts like preventive maintenance for your body. It reduces blood pressure more effectively than many medications. It strengthens your immune system like a protective shield against illness. Dr. Helen Fisher, an anthropologist who's spent decades studying love, discovered that people who maintain intimacy after 70 have significantly lower levels of cortisol, that stress hormone that literally ages our cells. It's like having an internal gardener keeping everything blooming beautifully. And here's the part that excites me most. Intimacy dramatically improves blood circulation. Picture it like turning on the heat in your home on a cold winter morning, feeling that warmth reach every corner. Better circulation means more oxygen to your brain, improved heart health, and yes, even more radiant skin. Research from the Kinsey Institute shows that couples maintaining regular physical intimacy sleep more soundly, experience fewer joint aches, and report greater overall life satisfaction. It's as if intimacy were that special oil that keeps all the machinery running smoothly. But wait, there's more. A study from UCLA found that regular intimate touch releases endorphins equivalent to a 30-minute moderate workout. Your body literally rewards you for connection. And unlike that gym membership you might be avoiding, this exercise is something you can look forward to. The cardiovascular benefits alone are remarkable. Intimacy increases heart rate in a healthy way, like a gentle workout that your heart actually enjoys. It's nature's way of keeping your most important muscles strong and resilient. But why is intimacy especially important after 70? After 70, our bodies do experience changes, that's true. It's like when a well-loved home needs some updates over time, but remains solid, beautiful, and full of character. The difference is that now we know exactly how to maintain it in peak condition. At this stage of life, intimacy becomes even more valuable because it specifically combats the challenges we face. Loneliness, which research shows can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, finds its perfect antidote in intimate connection. It's like watching Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers dance together. The magic emerged from their connection, not their individual steps. The hormonal changes that occur naturally after 70 can sometimes make us feel like we're losing part of ourselves. But here's the secret that the happiest couples of our generation share. Intimacy isn't about performance, it's about presence. It's like those evenings when Lucy and Ricky would sit together on their sofa, simply enjoying being close. Regular intimacy after 70 helps maintain tissue elasticity, improves natural lubrication, and keeps active those neural pathways related to pleasure and satisfaction. It's like watering a garden. With consistent, gentle care, it continues flourishing regardless of the season. The emotional benefits are equally profound. Dr. Barry Komisaruk's research at Rutgers University shows that physical intimacy releases a cocktail of beneficial hormones that combat depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. It's like having a built-in pharmacy that dispenses exactly what you need for emotional wellness. And here's something beautiful. At 70, you have the wisdom to understand that true intimacy encompasses so much more than just the physical. You've learned that a gentle touch while watching television, holding hands during your evening walk, or sharing a slow dance in the kitchen are all part of intimate connection. Your generation understands something that younger couples are still learning. Intimacy deepens with time, like a fine wine that becomes more complex and satisfying with age. The urgency of youth has been replaced by the profound satisfaction of deep knowing connection. This isn't about recapturing youth. This is about embracing a form of intimacy that's richer, more meaningful, and more health-promoting than anything you experienced in your younger years. Before I share these 8 scientifically backed strategies that can transform your health and deepen your connection, I want you to do something for me. If this conversation is resonating with you, if you're thinking, finally, someone is talking about this honestly, please hit that like button right now. And if you know another couple who might benefit from this information, share this video with them. Because knowledge this important shouldn't stay hidden. The more we normalize these conversations, the healthier and happier our entire community becomes. Now let's dive into those 8 powerful strategies. This is the practical part, and I'm going to be as straightforward as your family doctor who's known you for decades. Here are 8 scientifically backed ways to maintain and nurture intimacy after 70, like we're preparing that special recipe that always turns out perfectly. Strategy number 8. Rediscover the art of courtship. Remember when Reagan was president and couples took time to truly court each other? Return to those rituals that made your hearts skip beats. Hold hands during your evening walks. Leave loving notes like you did in the 1950s. Share a slow dance in the kitchen to the music that first made you fall in love. A University of Rochester study found that couples who dedicate just 15 minutes daily to connection rituals maintain oxytocin levels similar to couples 20 years younger. It's like having a time machine that keeps your hearts young. Start small. Tomorrow morning, instead of immediately checking the weather or news, spend 5 minutes just looking at each other and sharing what you're grateful for. It sounds simple, but it works like magic. Strategy number 7. Create sanctuaries of intimacy. Your bedroom should feel like that special place where you kept your most treasured possessions. Invest in soft sheets, maintain the perfect temperature like your favorite thermostat setting, and eliminate distractions. Soft lighting, like those elegant table lamps Doris Day had in her movies, creates the perfect atmosphere. Harvard researchers found that comfortable environments increase relaxation hormone production by 40%. Remove the television, add some plants, maybe include a small comfortable chair where you can sit and talk. Think of it as creating your own private resort. And here's a gentle suggestion that might make you chuckle. Consider separate blankets if one of you tends to steal covers. Sometimes intimacy starts with a good night's sleep. Strategy number 6. Communicate like in the good old days. Remember when important conversations happened face-to-face, without rushing. Talk about your desires, concerns, and physical changes like you're planning the perfect garden together. Use phrases like, "I love it when," or "It would make me happy if we could." The Kinsey Institute found that open communication reduces performance anxiety by 50%. But more than that, it deepens emotional intimacy in ways that enhance every aspect of your relationship. Schedule these conversations for when you're both relaxed, maybe during your morning coffee or evening tea. Make it as natural as discussing what to plant in the garden this spring. Strategy number 5. Adapt, don't abandon. If you once danced until dawn and now prefer a gentle waltz, that's perfect. Intimacy adapts like that family recipe you modify based on available ingredients, but it's still delicious. Explore more comfortable positions, use pillows for support, take your time. A Journal of Sexual Medicine study showed that couples who adapt creatively report higher satisfaction than those who abandon intimacy altogether. Think of it as upgrading to a more comfortable, luxurious version of something you've always enjoyed. Consider morning intimacy when energy levels are higher, or afternoon moments when the house is quiet. Your schedule is your own now, so use that freedom creatively. Strategy number 4. Incorporate connection-building exercise. Walk together like you're strolling through a beautiful park, but with intention. Shared exercise increases natural testosterone and improves circulation. Try gentle couples yoga, dance to music from your era, or simply stretch together while watching the evening news. Shared exercise increases physical intimacy by 30%. But beyond the statistics, moving together creates a rhythm that enhances your connection in every way. It's like your bodies learning to dance together all over again. Even something as simple as doing garden work together or taking the stairs instead of the elevator can boost the hormones that support intimacy. Strategy number 3. Consult medical professional without embarrassment. Your doctor has seen everything, like that trusted mechanic who knows every sound your classic car makes. Speak openly about lubricants, hormones, medications that might affect intimacy. Modern options are remarkable, from natural lubricants to safe hormone treatments. 85% of intimacy issues after 70 have effective medical solutions. Don't suffer in silence when solutions exist. Your doctor wants you to have the best quality of life possible, and that absolutely includes intimate wellness. consider seeing a specialist if needed. Just as you wouldn't hesitate to see a cardiologist for heart issues, intimacy medicine is a legitimate medical field with experts who can help. Strategy number 2, completely redefine intimacy. Intimacy after 70 is like that home-cooked meal that tastes better than any fancy restaurant dish. It's warm, nourishing, and made with love. Include massage with aromatic oils, baths together, like in those romantic movies, extended caresses while watching television. University of California researchers found that regular affectionate touch releases endorphins equivalent to 20 minutes of moderate exercise. But unlike going to the gym, this is exercise you'll actually look forward to. Expand your definition to include feeding each other favorite foods, reading together, or simply lying close while listening to music from your courting days. Strategy number 1. Prioritize overall health as foundation. Your intimate health depends on your general health, like a garden that flourishes when the soil is well prepared. Maintain blood pressure control. Eat nutritiously, like you're the chef of your own happiness. Sleep well, and manage stress effectively. Studies consistently show that people with solid health routines maintain active, intimate lives well into their 90s. Every healthy choice you make supports every aspect of your well-being, including intimacy. This means taking your medications as prescribed, staying hydrated, limiting alcohol, and keeping your body moving. Think of it as maintaining the temple that houses your love story. Remember this, every couple is unique, like those marriages we admired in our youth. What works for your neighbors might not work for you, and that's perfectly fine. The key is experimenting together with patience, humor, and abundant love. Now, let's talk about safety, like your trusted family physician would, someone who's known you for years and always gives practical advice without drama or unnecessary worry. First, if you're taking heart medications, especially nitrates, never combine them with erectile dysfunction medications without consulting your doctor. It's like mixing cleaning products. Some combinations can be dangerous. Your physician can adjust timing or dosages so everything works safely and effectively. For women, especially after menopause, vaginal dryness is as common as needing reading glasses. It's not something to be embarrassed about, just a reality with excellent solutions. Water-based or silicone-based lubricants are your best friends, like that comfortable sweater that always makes you feel at ease. Apply them generously without rushing. If you have arthritis or joint pain, think of intimacy like gardening. You need the right tools. Strategically placed pillows, adjustable beds, even taking a mild pain relief for 30 minutes beforehand can make the difference between comfort and discomfort. Heat pads before intimacy can also work wonders for stiff joints. For those with heart conditions, remember that typical intimate activity equals climbing 2 flights of stairs. If you can do that without problems, intimacy is generally safe. But always consult with your cardiologist, especially if you've had recent cardiac events. Most doctors encourage intimacy as part of overall wellness. Diabetics should monitor blood sugar levels, as physical activity can affect them. Keep a healthy snack nearby, like those whole grain crackers you always have in the kitchen. Check with your endocrinologist about timing and any precautions specific to your medication regimen. People taking blood pressure medications should be aware that some can affect sexual function. Don't stop taking prescribed medications, but discuss alternatives with your doctor. Often, simple adjustments can resolve issues while keeping your blood pressure well controlled. And here's my most important advice. If something feels uncomfortable or painful, stop. It's not normal to experience pain during intimacy at any age. It's like when your car makes an unusual noise. You need to have it checked before it becomes a bigger problem. Intimacy should feel like that perfect embrace, safe, warm, and completely natural. If it doesn't, that's valuable information to share with your healthcare provider, not something to endure silently. Now let's create a plan as simple and effective as those routines that always worked in your household. Step by step, no rushing, but steady progress toward deeper connection and better health. Weeks 1 to 2, emotional reconnection. Start like when you were newlyweds, taking time to really talk. Dedicate 20 minutes each evening after the news to conversation without television or other distractions. Share a beautiful memory from when you were younger. Say goodnight with a real kiss, not just a quick peck. This might feel awkward at first, like learning to use a new appliance, but stick with it. You're rebuilding intimate communication muscles that may have gotten a little out of practice. So weeks 3-4, rediscovering touch. Incorporate affectionate touch, like adding seasoning to food. A little here and there makes all the difference. Shoulder massages while preparing breakfast, holding hands during walks, hugs that last at least 20 seconds. Science says that's the minimum time needed to release oxytocin. Don't underestimate the power of non-sexual touch. It's like tuning an instrument before playing beautiful music together. Weeks 5 to 6, environment preparation. Transform your bedroom into that cozy retreat you've always dreamed of. New sheets, soft lighting, perfect temperature. Declutter like Marie Kondo, but keep those family photos that make you smile. Consider this an investment in your health, like buying a good mattress or quality walking shoes. The environment where intimacy happens matters more than you might think. Weeks 7 to 8, gentle exploration. With emotional and physical foundations established, explore new forms of intimacy together. This might be as simple as sharing a bath, or as adventurous as trying new positions with supportive pillows. Remember, no hurry, no specific goals, just mutual enjoyment. Think of this as rediscovering each other, like exploring a beloved city with fresh eyes. But what you'll need to get started. Just like heading to the grocery store with a well-planned list, quality lubricant, supportive pillows, unscented massage oils, and perhaps that romantic music that swept you off your feet decades ago. You will also need a progress review every Sunday, like when you used to review the family budget. Evaluate together what worked, what needs adjustment. How are you feeling emotionally? This isn't a performance review, it's a loving check-in. Remember, this plan is like that family recipe that can be modified to taste. Some couples need more time in each phase. Others can progress more quickly. The important thing is maintaining open communication and celebrating every small step forward. I want you to know something important. You're not alone on this journey. Thousands of couples in our generation are rediscovering intimacy, proving that mature love can be the most beautiful kind of all. Think about those couples we know, the ones who, after 50 years of marriage, still hold hands at church. They also had to adapt, also faced challenges, and chose to grow together rather than simply grow old together. Their secret wasn't avoiding change, but embracing it as another chapter in their love story. Your love story didn't end at 40 or 60 or even 70. At any age, you have beautiful chapters yet to write. Every day you choose connection, every moment of tenderness you share, you're adding precious pages to the novel that is your life together. And if this video has given you hope, if it's reminded you that you deserve love and connection regardless of your age, please share it with someone who needs to hear this message. In a society that often overlooks the beauty of mature love, we know the truth. The very best love often comes with silver hair and hard-earned wisdom. Subscribe for more tips that celebrate living fully at any age, because here in our community, every day is an opportunity to flourish. Subscribe for more tips that celebrate living fully at any age, because here in our community, every day is an opportunity to flourish.